Hi everyone, welcome back. So, in this pill card reading, we're going to dive in and see how is my personal power developing right now. So, I choose this specific topic to be accurate and reflect with the full moon in Aquarius energy, which is like we're coming to a full circle moment when it comes to our own authenticity. And Aquarius energy in general is like a very unique, intelligent sign and related to the mind, related to mental clarity, related to feeling fixed because Aquarius is a fixed energy and also stubborn in a way which is helping us to be more in our core essence, which is actually resonating with our soul, mind, body, and spirit. So, I'm going to see which king or queen energy is actually helping you this time to focus on more on your authentic development and really step into this beautiful energy of your own self without trying to perform or trying to be someone else or trying to fit in any kind of way which is not even aligning with who you really are, because Aquarius is not fitting in. So let's dive in. So in the next picture, you can choose your pile. Hello, pile number one. So let's dive in. Let's see which king or queen energy is helping you this time to step into your authentic power and use it as showcasing to the world and to yourself of who you really are. And it's helping you to evolve and develop in a healthy manner. Okay, so let's start with this king or queen energy first for you. Yes, your pile. As I started your reading, I don't know if you noticed it, but my camera a little bit was shaking. And now this card is just popped out very like, here I am. And I am feeling this full moon in Aquarius. It's a very, very relevant energy for you. A very, very important energy in your life right now. So it would be interesting if you would like to let us know in the comment section which house representing your Aquarius, because this is where the energy of rebirth and revolution is happening. So let's dive in. Let's see this king or queen of yours. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Gorgeous energy, my lovely. So, we're talking about your spirit for you. We're talking about your life force energy. So, this development, which we are talking about in this reading, is happening in your feminine essence with this queen energy. And especially when it comes to your life force, when it comes to where you are putting your energy into, what you are fueling with your fire, and who you are fueling. So, Queen of Wands, first of all, I want to start that I want to read this from the guidebook. Let's start with that. So, Queen of Wands, creativity, passion, determination, confidence, joy, bold expression, helping others as you build your queendom, power. You are capable and fierce. It's time to root into your purpose and boldly step into the limelight of your life. The Queen of Wands radiates creativity and passion wherever she goes, and when she enters a room, her exuberant charisma and confidence are palpable. Don't be afraid to be the center of attention, and for Goddess' sake, stop acting small in order to make those around you more comfortable. Make sure fiery bursts of productivity are accompanied by laughter and gratitude, connection, appreciation, and love. It's okay to hold shadow in all of this light. Don't push it down so deeply that you cannot find it again. Accept the parts of you that you don't openly share. The past failures that have held you back, they don't define you. So transmute that shadow. Sit with it briefly and then light it on fire, because you don't need it anymore. I fill my world with an intense light that connects and incits passions. Is it, if you would like to or wish to read it? Because I am feeling what is happening here for you, Miss Queen of Wands, in your feminine essence, that your authentic energy is related to what you are passionate about. Like, you are a passionate person, you are a fiery person. And I'm talking about in a mature and healthy way, which is, you know where to put this fire, you know how to use this fire, you know how to work with this very vibrant, passionate energy of yours. It's not going all around, it's not bursting out loud. It has a healthy container, which is not about control, it's about protection. And I am feeling this is what is here required for you with this full moon in Aquarius energy, to give your feminine essence a rebirth when it comes to, you are not denying who you really are, because you are the sun. Queen of Wands energy is like fire. You don't have to be a fire sign. This is the light. This is the sun. And this is like, you are fertility itself, in a way where flowers can grow, ideas can blossom, projects can be done. Like, the energy of yours, the baseline of your energy is fertile. Your feminine essence is fertile. And whoever you allowed in, or whoever you thought is good for you, if right now you're looking at your life and you are feeling that the passion which is inside of you and your life is not the reflection of that, because you are, for example, hiding, because you are, for example, feeling afraid, or for example, you are holding yourself back, it's because you are not living from your authentic self. You're living from a structure, a system, a pattern which is telling you otherwise of who you really are. So let's dive in more for you, Miss Queen of Wands. So, point number one, I received a call while I was recording your reading. So, I think this is relevant here as well. Calling. Like, what is calling you? The light. Your light is calling you. Your sun energy is calling you. Your beautiful life force energy is calling you that it's time to step into the light and claim who you really are. And this Queen of Wands energy is not about how loud you can be, not about how much you can be the center of attention, or how much light you can radiate, or how much you can perform. It's about confidence. It's about feeling stable when it comes to your light, protecting your light, loving your light, and not letting anything or anyone to make you feel small or make yourself feel small when it comes to that. Like, what are you feeding when it comes to how you are existing in this reality with your feminine essence, with your expression, with your creativity, with your beautiful energy? Like, if you are a woman listening to me with your womanhood, it's your choice how much you show. It's your choice how you are presenting yourself. And I am feeling for you, it's really finding what works for you and what feels right. So let's dive in more. Okay, so point number one, I want to tap into what, let me just a little bit adjust myself so I have space nicely. So I want to step into the shadow aspect of each card, because this is what is actually preventing this beautiful Queen of Essence of yours to come through as a healthy and mature energy of yours, which is your authentic baseline. So let's step into the shadow first. So we have teamwork. Disagreements and misunderstandings in teamwork can slowing progress. are slowing progress. It's time to realign strategies and expectations. So, only take what resonates, alright? If you are finding yourself feeling misunderstood where you are when it comes to your environment, or you're finding yourself that you cannot express who you really are, or you cannot let your light to shine in a way which is feeling good for you, making your nervous system feel calm and making you feel confident and stable within you, this is not your environment. Because I am feeling where you are, it's very important. Like the environment which is surrounding you, the people which is surrounding you, even the routine what you're doing, even the work what you're doing, everything can mess up this beautiful light energy of yours when you are trying to fit in. Love that. Ooh, I love this. Yes. When you're trying to be fixated on this is where I am supposed to be, this is who I am supposed to be with, this is the environment for me. Because if you are too rigid to see that your feminine is actually not even feeling healthy, or you are not even feeling confident, or you're not even feeling good, you have the energy, you have the beautiful essence of yours to move yourself away from, like how this clear quartz moved himself or herself itself away from where it was, because you can create this. This is what I'm feeling here. Like when you are focusing on things, people, circumstances, even within yourself, like fueling a pattern or fueling a limiting beliefs, without you even realizing it, you're creating the life what you don't even want to live in, what you don't even want to exist in. And that's why your sun energy cannot breathe. That's why you are not feeling safe. That's why you are not trusting yourself. That's why you are not feeling healthy. Because what you are creating and what you are using your life force to create is something which is not even aligning with you. So this is very important, because the healthy way is collaboration and teamwork are key to achieving your goals. You work well with others, respecting and supporting each other. Exactly. This is what is making you feel thrive. This is what is making you feel that you are in your healthy essence when it comes to your Queen of Wands, where the environment is working as a team, where you can feel that you have a say so, where you can feel that you can shine just as much as the other person shines. Where you are feeling the imbalance, it's time to move on, because for the long run, your light, your life force, your sun energy will suffer in it. Trust. Doubts about trust are surfacing, perhaps due to past betrayals or hidden emotions. This, you need to be honest with yourself. By number one, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to be honest. You need to stop denying what you actually feel inside. You need to stop denying it. And this full moon in Aquarius energy is actually conjunction with Pluto. And Pluto is all about acknowledging what is not working, acknowledging the shadow, acknowledging it. Because when you stop in denying, you are trusting. Because you are not afraid to see it. You're not afraid to acknowledge it. You're not afraid to be like, yes, this pattern within me is actually dimming my light. Or this behavior of mine is actually not healthy when it comes to how I'm presenting my feminine essence. Or this person is not good for me. Or this environment is not good for me. Because trust in your relationship is rock solid, no matter what challenges arise. This trust provides a foundation for growth. Because when you're not trusting, you are not growing. When you are trusting, you are growing. This is what's happening here. And we are never stuck. We are always moving, but where we are moving or how we are moving is what we can actually have a say so in when it comes to us. Because you are a very fertile, creative person. You are a very fertile, creative energy. And if one of your areas of your life, or even within you, as I described, something is not okay, or something is preventing you to fully feel yourself or fully be yourself, you have the power to acknowledge it and do different things and make the change regarding to that. And not being afraid to actually follow what's right for you. Right. So we have separation. You may be holding on to a relationship that has already run its course, causing emotional stagnation. Okay. So this can be that your feminine essence is connected to a masculine, which is holding your evolution back. This can be that you are actually holding yourself back because you are afraid to move on, let go, start again. Because if you are single right now and you are dealing with this type of energy here, which is not letting you to create what actually you want in your life, which is actually beneficial for you and good, and coming from a healthy, intentional, mature state, it means that you are holding on to some kind of energy within you which is not letting you to grow, not letting you to move on, and it's unhealthy for you. This can be, as I said, a pattern, a limiting belief, a fear. But at the same time, it's not letting you to live your life to the fullest. Because if the source is this, what you are creating with your life force energy is going to be more and more circumstances, people, outcomes, which is actually not letting you to growth and creating more obstacles in your life. So this can be that the key is within you. The key is within your feminine, choosing your own masculine energy. which is coming from a healthy, mature King of Wands. I'm not talking about choosing another person. I'm talking about choosing yourself. And if you are not single, if you're in a relationship and this pile is resonating with you, maybe you need to ask yourself, like, am I being in the right connection? Or am I just fueling something which is not even resonating with me anymore? Yes. Because you are very powerful. You are very, very powerful. And unfortunately, if you experience some kind of unpleasant energies in your life or circumstances, situations, it can actually take you to a direction where you are using this life force creative energy of yours to create more burden, create more obstacles, create more pain without you even realizing that, hold on, I don't have to anticipate, I don't have to be in this way, or I don't have to become like this, or I don't have to follow that. Especially if you had like some kind of childhood trauma. To wake up to this fact, it takes years. Or this can be that unfortunately people are not even waking up. You meant to. Whatever is this, because first of all, you're listening to my reading, and if it's resonating with you, you might questioning yourself like, okay, what is actually holding me back? Or how I am holding myself back? How I am restricting myself? How I am restricting my feminine essence? Or how I am presenting myself? hmm And this can be even like a toxic relationship happened in your life or still happening. And it's running the show behind the scenes. And Pluto is here to bring it to your awareness that, hello, it's time to let this go. It's time to separate yourself from it. hmm A relationship or phase of life is coming to an end. Tough, painful, this separation opens the door to new beginnings. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is what is happening for you. This can be a relationship or a phase of life. Yeah, how you are living your life. So we have health. Your health may be at risk, and neglecting self care could lead to burnout or physical alignment. So, because this affected your health, this can be physical, emotional, financial, psychological, sensual. Like, this is affected your health. So if you're asking yourself right now while you are listening to this reading, like, where is my life is not how I would like to live, there is the blockage. And if it's affecting all of your area of your life, then this is something when it comes to your psychological essence, which is a pattern, which is a limiting beliefs, which is a fear, which is running the show behind the scenes. Something is running the show behind the scenes, and it's preventing you to fully embrace this beautiful life force creative essence of yours, which is you are the creator of your own life. You don't have to be somebody else or use someone else to do that. No. You are physical, your physical and emotional health are in good condition. This card reminds you to maintain healthy habits and self-care. So, I'm flipping the cards as I described, to keep the balance. Because this can be, when I am reading for you the first card in the shadow aspect, you are like, hold on, or the second card, or the third card. Like something can resonate with you, which can help you to see the two sides of the coin. Interesting. So we have planning, which is lack of planning may be causing confusion or stagnation in your career, or an overly rigid plan is preventing flexibility. Okay. So it's not just about the masculine, it's about the feminine as well. And because we have with this Queen of Wands energy, Queen of Wands, when it comes to the shadow aspect, can be very controlling. And if this control is coming out of control, it's actually very toxic. This is when people are trying to control other people, for example, or this is when we are too rigid in our ways and becoming too rigid to be flexible. And what I described here for you, by number 1, is that you're becoming more flexible. So if you're finding yourself being too rigid, or how you are reaching a goal, or what steps you are taking, or who you are collaborating with, or who you are asking for help, or which direction you are going, this can be one of the aspects as well which needs readjustments, like what you are fueling. Are you fueling to feel good in your body, to feel stable, to follow your authenticity? Or are you fueling something which is unhealthy for you and it's preventing you to actually feel healthy? Yeah, for example. So with this planning, you have a clear career plan and are making steady progress towards your goals. Each step is carefully thought out. This is the version of you which is resonating with this healthy, mature, authentic Queen of Wands energy. And you have a very beautiful, fertile essence. So how are you using it? Or how you are presenting this to the world? This is what you are creating. Because it's starting from you. It's starting within you. So if you are advocating without you even realizing, yeah, because this can be subconscious, that you are actually denying of how you feel, or you're trying to control things, or you're living an unhealthy lifestyle, this is what will you create in your life. And if you're advocating to be honest, even if it hurts, to let go, don't deny, acknowledge, to see connections, circumstances, and life in general as an opportunity for you to grow, for you to change, for you to develop, this is what you will create. But it will be a different energy of yours. Because you are the creator. Okay. So before I'm closing your reading, I would like to see some characteristic traits which is actually really like amplifying this beautiful Queen of Wands energy within you. Also, somehow, pie number one, I'm getting this message that you might being afraid to start over again. And like, I can resonate with that. It's not easy. It's not nice to think about it, especially when you are, for example, in your 40s or 50s or 60s even. Like, you can always start again. Like, it's not related to age. If you have a fear which is like, oh, so whatever or however my life was until this now, it's like I wasted my time. That's not true. That's not true. Because until this point, you actually matured, you actually learned, you actually grow. So even if you're finding yourself questioning what is going on in my life or where I am going, personal development is always a direction for you. And I am getting with this beautiful, gorgeous feminine energy, you might don't even need to figure it out. You might just need to create within you and maintain this fertile soul of yours to actually manifest a much more healthier living and life for yourself. Because the feminine aspect is the one which is receiving. And if your life was included until this point that you did not even feel that you are receiving, this can be a question for you as well, that okay, so what is my truth in it, or what is going on here? Because this can be, as I described, that you following a script, what maybe the media is telling you, what you heard from other people, what your family line was or still is. You are your own unique individual. And maybe the system, what you taught, or what you learned, or what you saw, is not even working for you. And for you to realize that and wake up for that, this can happen when you are 60 years old. And you are like, hold on. Let me live my life from another angle because I'm still alive. Yeah, it's not about regrets. It's not about even grieving. It's about how can you actually cultivate your own essence even more, and what you can bring out from life itself until you are still in this planet Earth. Interesting. Okay. Because sometimes I am finding myself questioning things. And I am just 35 years old, but I'm still like, there is things in my life which I would love to live differently or love to do differently. And I have sometimes had this middle age crisis as a 35 years old that, oh my god, my life is over. And I need to remind myself that, okay, this is just one side of the coin. So let's focus on the other, because one is creating fear, the other creating love. So which one I am fueling? Yeah, Queen of Wands. Yes. Okay. Let me tell you, you are a very straightforward person, or this is within you. Like, this is within you. It's like, this is what I am doing, this is who I am, this is where I am going. Like, this is within you. And if you're using this to actually fuel the lifestyle, fuel the energy, fuel the patterns, the beliefs, the confidence within you, which is actually helping you to be in your most authentic self without wearing a mask, performing, living in the shadow, you can live your life to the fullest, which is actually good for you. And celebrating you. Okay. So we have the engineer. Yes, you are smart. You see, you are smart. You are a very smart individual. Pile number 1. You are smart. You are smart. Lover. Loving it. Yes, you are smart. You are intelligent. You have a big loving heart. You are passionate, devoted. You have so many ideas. You are talented. No matter who or what tried to tell you otherwise, or play with your confidence, or make you feel small, or make you feel ugly, you are not. You are not. Because I'm getting this energy that without protection, your light can be in danger, especially for people who are envious, especially for people who are like, have issues with themselves. And if you don't have the boundary, the protection around your light, they can make you dim yourself. They can make you play small. And I am feeling for you, it's very important to protect your light. What you are consuming, who you are talking to, the environment, the living situation, the relationships, everything can be a danger when it comes to your sun energy if you don't have the protection. Because when you have the protection and the boundary, no matter who is coming towards the sun, they cannot be like, I'm taking this, or I'm putting a blanket on it. No, because you are burning them. Because your light is much more shining, which is you are not feeding what they are saying to you. You are not feeding their narrative. You are not listening to them. You are listening to you because you know yourself and you loving yourself. Yeah, because people only can go under your skin if you are feeling insecure. But you are not an insecure person. Like, your authentic essence is not insecure. And I am feeling this is what might you needed to even realize within you, that you are not perfect. You don't have to be perfect. And sometimes people can lie. lie to themselves, lie to you, and sometimes it's not even about you. Exactly. Unfortunately, when we are growing up and we are in an environment where people don't like our sun energy, don't like our light, this is a huge problem here because your parents or your family can be actually your enemy. And you can grow up with a sister or a brother or a mother or a father or an uncle or anybody in your family who is like hating on you, don't like you, and wants you to actually dim your light because it's not resonating with them. They don't like it. Not because they have an issue with you, it's because they are envious of you. It's because they are envious because how they lived your life or where they came from. For example, they did not have the freedom what you have. And unfortunately, people can feel like that. Instead of helping their children to develop and helping their children to become an independent individual, they are dimming their light because of what happened to them. And for my opinion, if a parent's doing this to their own child, they are not parents. They are just little children being envious of their own creation itself. And it disgusts me so much. So, knight. Yes, you are your own knight in shining armor. You are your own knight in shining armor. You are loyal. You are romantic. You love, and you are smart. You have all the qualities by number one to live a happy, healthy life. And the only thing which can mess up the system is when you are not letting your authentic energy to develop itself because maybe you were not allowed to. Yeah? But when we are realizing it, that we are not a child anymore, we are an adult, this is when we are realizing, hold on, I don't have to listen to what my mother said to me once upon a time. Or I don't have to listen to this and that, which happened with me once upon a time. I don't have to live in the past and attach myself to the past because I am an adult. And if something happened with you in your adult years, which was traumatic or unpleasant, you can actually nurture yourself and love yourself to help yourself go through it. Ooh, love that. You see, in your core essence, you don't have a shadow attached to you. In your core essence, you don't you don't have anything attached to you which is actually holding you back. You don't have anything in your authentic self. Even I'm getting this energy that whoever or whatever talked you out of things or told you like who you are or what you need to be or what you should be, they were bullshit. Like bullshit. Sometimes people are actually talking without thinking. And sometimes people are actually like just saying what they want to say because they want things get out of their chest. Or sometimes they just want you to be something or someone what they cannot be. But you are not here to create the reality what you want because someone else is using your beautiful fertile land to do that. No, it's time to claim back what's yours. It's time to claim back what's yours, which is your creative essence. Okay, so we have this one. This is interesting. You see what we are talking about? Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about your spirit. We're talking about your life force. It's like there is no negotiation when it comes to that. There is no, this is not how it works, that someone is coming into your life and like, okay, I am telling you who you are. I'm telling you what to do because you have this beautiful fertile land. No, you are like, yes, I have this beautiful fertile land because I worked on myself to have this beautiful fertile land. But it's not giving you the permission to just come in and do what you want to do with it. Or tell me how or what do I need to do with it. No, 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 no. Love that. Yeah, because people can teach you things or people can tell you things, but are they actually following their own advice? Exactly. This is what it is. And we have companion. Okay. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. You are a beautiful companion. Okay. You are a beautiful companion. You are. And you deserve being with somebody. And you deserve living your life what is actually good for you and beneficial for you. You do not meant to be in a connection or be in a job situation or be in a life circumstances which is controlling you. Because if you're finding yourself changing and making changes and wanting to move, wanting to change, wanting to do things differently, is because your light, because your light is in danger. Your light is not shining. It's not making you warm, it's making other people's warm. And it's really important what you are fueling with and who. Okay, pie number one. So that was it for you. Thank you for being here. Share, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye. Hello, pie number two. So, welcome back. Alright, so let's dive in. Which queen or king energy is actually helping you when it comes to your development at this time? And this reading is dedicated to the full moon in Aquarius. And also, this full moon is actually in conjunction with Pluto. And Pluto is all about rebirth. Pluto is bringing the shadow up. Pluto is like, pie number two, here is what is blocking you. Here is the shadow. Here is what you're denying. Are you there to look at it? Are you there to acknowledge it? Are you there to bring it to your conscious? Are you there to see it? Because if you are, then this is your reading. So let's dive in. Are you not? Pile number 2. I'm not laughing at you. Do not worry. There is no judgment here. It doesn't want to come out. What is happening? Pile number 2. What is happening? Let's have a little talk. What's happening with you? Tell me. Tell me, pie number 2, what is happening in your life right now? What you don't want to see, but you actually feeling it, or you actually seeing it? What you are denying? What is this shadow? What is this obstacle? What is this unpleasantness? What is this blockage here? What you are afraid to acknowledge, or what you are afraid to see, what you are afraid to look at it? Is it a who? Is it a what? What is happening? Because when it comes to your development, nothing wants to come out. So, hmm, is this denial or is this shadow energies actually related to your development itself? Like seeing yourself as the queen or seeing yourself as the queen. Did I double it up? Seeing yourself as the king or seeing yourself as the queen? Let me rephrase myself. This can be where is your denying is that you are not even seeing yourself as a queen or a king. Or you lying to yourself, or someone said this to you, or you believing in something which is not even true. By number 2, what is going on here? Because I am feeling it's time for you to tap into this energy. This can be that you are afraid to tap into this energy because how you experienced it, or because how it was reflected back to you in your life. And maybe you have a interesting connection or relationship regarding to this energy. And maybe you are afraid to embody it. And at the same time, we're talking about mature, healthy energy. So this needs to be something which is actually helping you to grow, because this is what we are talking about. So what you are actually afraid to embody is actually what is helping you to grow and develop this time. So what this can be? Okay. Let me shuffle again. Okay, pie number 2. We are patient. I am patient, you are patient. We have all the time in this lifetime. So, I am feeling what is happening here with this me not finding, or this card is not letting themselves to be revealed, can be something which you already tried before. This can be an energy what you already embodied before, but it turned out for you to regret it, or something traumatic attached to it, or something unpleasant attached to it, or someone unpleasant attached to it. Like this can be a fear attached to it. Like I tried this before, or I tried to embody my energy in this way, which is authentic to me, but I get shamed for it, or I got rejected by it, or I run away, or I got scared. Something is attached to it because you already embodied this before. This can be some kind of bitterness attached to it as well. Hmm. I am very curious which king or queen we are talking about here, because it's really resonating with your life and how you are functioning. So, and we're talking about authenticity here and development. So, let's shuffle again. Okay, pie number 2. I would like you to give yourself permission. I would like you to give yourself permission to open up. I would like to give yourself, I would like to ask from you, or I would like to ask you to give yourself permission to open yourself up again when it comes to this energy of yours. Because I'm feeling a closeness here. I'm feeling a closeness. I'm feeling a closeness here. And at the same time, because you are closing this energy of yours off from the world or from your reality, you are actually denying a part of you which is very alive, which is very needed for you to embody your authentic energy, to feel whole and complete. So let's ask for the permission. Okay, so let's see. Pie number 2. I'm gonna be honest. I am feeling for you is the Queen of Cups, which we are talking about. This is the bottom of this Kings and Queens pile of mine. And at the same time, this was very hard to get this card and this one as well. So I am feeling these two energies is relevant here for you. I am feeling when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your heart, we need to talk about these two energies here as well, because it's important to acknowledge that. So let's see who they are or what they are. So the first is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This was the one which had a little hard time to move on from it. Which can be that you have a hard time to move on from somebody. When it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your heart. This can be. And this is a masculine essence. Hmm. Interesting. I want to see this other aspect as well. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This is interesting. So pile number 2, your pile is interesting here for me. So for your energy, I am feeling this Queen of Cups. And I am feeling your heart is closed off this time. Or you are closing your heart off. Or you are not really resonating with romance. This can be even. Or you just feeling that this time right now you are not really open for a romantic aspect or romantic essence. And how I am feeling this is that you fulfilling your own cup, you pouring into your own self. So we're talking about personal development. I am feeling pie number 2, you actually learning and teaching yourself how to love yourself more, and how to accept yourself without losing who you really are, or without being too generous to other people, or having your boundaries when it comes to who you are sharing your heart with, having boundaries when it comes to who you are showing this generous big heart of yours, and you are actually falling in love with, or actually like settling down or choosing as a partner for you. Because I am feeling you are a very loving person. I am feeling you are a very beautiful individual. And somehow, this Queen of Cups energy of yours can feel like a block for you when you are not with the person who is actually resonating with you when it comes to your own loving essence. So it's like where you are pouring your love into, or who you are pouring your love into. It's very important here. Because if you are pouring your love into a connection, or you are giving, or you are showing up, or you are loving someone to the fullest, but that person is disrespecting you, that person not loving you back, that person is humiliating you, that person is not respecting your boundaries, that person is not respecting you, that's not love. That's not love. That's an illusion, what you might have a hard time to see because, for example, you are afraid to be alone, or you are afraid to move on, or you are afraid to let it go, or you are afraid to be with yourself. It's like the love what you are presenting doesn't have to be directed into other people who are not even reciprocating this back to you. So, by number two, I am feeling your even big lessons in this lifetime can be actually relationships, like who you are with, who you are choosing, who you are courting, who you are just resonating with. And when you are putting a boundary around that, when you are not letting your beautiful ocean to just be in the big wide open without protection, anybody who is coming into the ocean can put their trash in it. This is how I can describe this energy of yours. You are the ocean, and people are just coming in whenever they want to and putting their rubbish into your ocean. And at the same time, you don't have to accept that, or you don't have to let this happen. You don't have to let people walk all over you, because not everybody is loving as you, or not everybody is like open as you. There are people who actually preying on other people's vulnerability, or preying on other people's big heart, and it's sickening, and it's not okay. And if you're finding yourself in this dynamic when it comes to your life, when it comes to your circumstances, your choices, and even within yourself, because of the bitterness what you experienced because of someone else or somebody else, it's not gonna benefit you, because you going to be the one who is actually putting rubbish into your own ocean. So this is interesting. Let's just put these two people here because I don't know who they are. I don't know what's going on here. So this is literally the container for your ocean. So let's start with the Queen of Cups energy itself. Okay, so Queen of Cups. Extremely intuitive, a highly attuned emotional intelligence, love and compassion, sensitivity, strength, empathy, leading with your heart, healing. The Queen of Cups is one of the most intuitive characters of the Tarot, floating in her dreamlike state of spiritual connection. She asks you how well your emotions have been serving you lately and reminds you that you have the ability to connect on a much deeper level. Feel and accept your emotional intuition. Listen closely as a way to understand what is truly going on and ensure that other people feel heard when you communicate with them. Devote time to their emotional cues and see the divine beauty in all of life's experiences. It takes both sun and shadow to make the ocean floor sparkle. In shadow, this card indicates that you are out of touch with your emotions, or that you are suppressing your feelings while refusing to see the obvious. If you feel any insecurities around openly connecting with others, grow into a better partner by vulnerably sharing your tender heart. My intuitive heart openly expresses deep love. Okay, here it is. So, pie number two, this is interesting because this can be that you actually denying how you feel about somebody who can be this masculine energy. Hmm, this can be that you are denying something here. You closing yourself off from someone or something. This is interesting. What is happening here by number two? What is happening here? I'm not feeling threatened, or I'm not feeling that these three people have a beef with themselves. You know what I am feeling here? Frustration. Frustration from this King of Pentacles energy. It's like there is a masculine essence which you are closing yourself off from. This can be within you, this can be outside of you. Because we're talking about personal development. So this can be that you're actually denying your own beautiful energy of stability that you can provide for yourself, that you can be your own safe container, that you can protect yourself, that you can make better choices, and you can protect your heart when you have to. Or this is another person who you are protecting yourself from because of past hurts. Hmm. I would like to see who is this King of Pentacles. What is going on with this here? Because it depends. which side of the coin you are watching this from. This can be your energy, and it's really resonating. Ooh, okay. So even if it's your energy, or even if it's someone else's energy, you are denying something which can benefit you. Because within you, there is this beautiful masculine essence. Like you are this King of Pentacles for yourself. You are who is making better choices, who is investing in things which can benefit them, who love themselves, who take care of themselves, who nurturing themselves, who can protect their emotions, protect their heart, so you can fully enjoy life itself. So when you are denying this energy within you, this is what you are denying when it comes to a person. Someone who is this healthy, mature, masculine essence, who can love you truly and fully. So what I am getting here, pie number 2, is what you are denying or what you are afraid to acknowledge it is that yes, you are protecting yourself, but how you protecting yourself can be in a way which is not even allowing your own energy to shine, and someone else coming in who can actually love you truly and deeply and fully. Because I'm getting this energy that you might, how you are experiencing love or how would you like to experience love can be different how this person would like to present this to you, or how your own masculine energy is presenting themselves to you. And it's not about restricting the ocean of the emotion, it's about making a safe container for it so things can grow in it. The coral can be much more healthier. The ecosystem of the ocean can be much more loving, much more nicer. Because this King of Pentacles energy is like standing between the land and the ocean, and whoever wants to come in, they need to drop their rubbish. They need to no, you are not bringing rubbish into the Queen of Cups realm. So this is very interesting here for me. So don't be afraid to protect yourself in this way, even if it's making other people uncomfortable. Because what you are doing is loving yourself. What you are doing is protecting yourself. And this is what you will attract. Because people cannot know, people cannot understand, people cannot see when you are not showing to them. Yeah, the rules, how you are entering in the ocean. So don't lower your guard down just because someone is nice to you. You want consistency. And this is what this King of Pentacles representing. Consistency, stability, sustainability for the long run. So your ocean will be healthy. The ecosystem in your ocean will be healthy. And this Queen of Cups energy can be even your emotional health by number 2, which we are talking about here. Like how you are taking care of your emotional health, of how you feel. And not denying it if you're feeling uncomfortable. And at the same time, not waiting for anybody or not wanting anybody to give you the permission, because you can give the permission to yourself, because this is within you in a healthy, mature way, which is not restricting, it's actually helping you to grow even more. At the same time, I am feeling this is somebody here which genuinely wants to help you, nurture you, and nourish you in a way which can be different of what you experienced before. Because this individual is bringing stability and protection. And what you experienced before can be that the person who you were with did not protected you, did not protected your heart, preyed on your vulnerability, even put you in danger, even they were the danger to you. And this is might what you thought love is. But what love is not something or someone who is putting you in danger when it comes to your physical well-being or emotional well-being. So this is like a transformative energy happening here, and rebirth energy happening here with this full moon in Aquarius slash conjunction with Pluto within you. Because I am feeling something happened with you on even multiple occasions where you did not felt safe. You felt like this is not safe for you. And life is providing you somebody because you are working on yourself, because you are loving yourself more, who is actually much more suitable of the direction where you are going. Because I'm getting this energy that this Queen of Pentacles is actually you. Like someone seeing you, your beautiful heart, your beautiful essence, your beautiful energy, recognizing your love, recognizing your tenderness, recognizing how loving and nurturing you are, even when you are closed, even when you are protecting yourself. Because they have the healthy container to actually recognize that, where your ocean can flow beautifully, and this person would like to make you their queen because they would like to be your king. So I'm feeling a healthy relationship here for you by number 2. I'm feeling a very healthy relationship here for you, which will be represented for you when you are showing up for yourself. when you are focusing on your comfort, when you are focusing on your well-being, when you are focusing on you, when you are nurturing yourself and you are not letting your emotions to take control over you. You're not letting your emotions to run wild. You're not letting your emotions to take you back to past experiences, which is not beneficial for your well-being. I am feeling you becoming more solid. You're becoming more stable within. So I wanted to see who is this King of Pentacles. Okay, if you're talking about like this King of Pentacles is this person, we got the High Priestess energy and the Five of Pentacles. There is like the Nine of Swords as well. And before I shuffled the deck, I saw the Nine of Swords, and before I shuffled the deck, I saw the Five of Swords. So what I am getting here for you, pile number 2, is that this person is following their intuition. This person is a very intuitive person. This person is very connected to their intuition. And at the same time, I am feeling this person went through similar situations what you are dealing right now. See a lot, experienced a lot. And they are not afraid to listen. They are not afraid to hold the space. They are not afraid to hold the container when it comes to you. So I'm getting this energy that this person is actually guided towards you by the divine. Especially with this High Priestess energy, I am feeling this person is following their intuition and you are on the path when it comes to that. And this is a gorgeous energy here because I'm getting this beautiful energy of, yes, this is a King of Pentacles. And at the same time, under this King of Pentacles, there is a King of Cups. And yes, you are representing this Queen of Cups, and under your Queen of Cups, there is a Queen of Pentacles. So this is a very fertile land here, very fertile energy here. And I am feeling this is a very fertile relationship, what you are attracting, which will be the part of your personal development. Okay, pie number 2. I am feeling that was it for you. Thank you for being here. Share, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye. Hello, pie number 3. Welcome back. So, let's dive in and see which queen or king energy will help you to develop more on your journey or would be beneficial for you to acknowledge, step into, bring to the surface so you can embody the authenticity which is actually suitable for you for the long run and sustainable. So let's dive in. Let's see this king or queen energy within you. Okay, pile number 3. You got the Queen of Wands. You got the Queen of Wands energy. So this is talking about your feminine aspect. And I am getting a very jolly, excited, feminine energy from you. So we're talking about in this reading with this beautiful full moon in Aquarius energy conjunction with Pluto, which is all about rebirth, acknowledging the shadow, not denying how we feel. So with this Aquarius energy, which is all about authenticity, uniqueness, and your contribution to this planet Earth as you being yourself is a huge development here. It's like you being yourself, helping society to become a better place. Okay, wow. So, Queen of Wands. Let me read this Queen of Wands for you from the guidebook first. So, Queen of Wands. Light seer, creativity, passion, determination, confidence, joy, bold expression, helping others as you build your queendom, power. You are capable and fierce. It's time to root into your purpose and boldly step into the limelight of your life. The Queen of Wands radiates creativity and passion wherever she goes, and when she enters a room, her exuberant charisma and confidence are palpable. Don't be afraid to be the center of attention, and for Goddess' sake, stop acting small in order to make those around you more comfortable. Make sure fiery bursts of productivity are accompanied by laughter and gratitude, connection, appreciation, and love. It's okay to hold shadow in all of this light. Don't push it down so deeply that you can't find it again. Accept the parts of you that you don't openly share. The past failures that have held you back, they don't define you. So transmute that shadow. Sit with it briefly and then light it on fire because you don't need it anymore. I fill my world with an intense light that connects and incites passions. Okay, so here it is. You can read it for yourself. Gorgeous energy. So, Ooh, I'm feeling this. I arrived. It's like homecoming. I arrived. I am where I am supposed to be. I am where I belong. I am who I am. And I'm loving every moment of that. So I am feeling this personal development for you, pie number 3, is you becoming one with your body. You becoming one with your own essence. You becoming one with your own sensual energy even. And I'm not talking about physical intimacy. I'm talking about you embodying your sensual energy without being attached to any kind of shame, any kind of guilt, any kind of past traumatic experiences. This is you embodying your sensual essence as who you truly are, and you are okay with it. You are loving it. You are accepting it. And you are loving every moment to be in your body when it comes to that. Ooh, I am feeling this is the next phase of your personal development by number 3, that you are not denying anymore how sexy you are. You are not denying anymore how sensual you are. You are not denying it anymore how beautiful human being you are. And the sensual energy which is representing you is not something what you need to be ashamed of, or is not something which you cannot contain in a healthy and safe manner. When it comes to, for example, how you are presenting yourself to the world, like, for example, how you dressing, how much body parts of you showing, and who you are dressing for, or what is the purpose of it. Or when it comes to your sensual essence, who you are allowing to get access to it. Yes, I am feeling this is you claiming yourself as the queen itself and embodying this gorgeous energy of you know who you are, and you know what rules are required to keep this beautiful energy of yours safe and protected. Not controlled, not hidden, embodied. Okay. So, gorgeous energy. Okay. So, pie number 3. Let's dive in to see this gorgeous transformation of yours when you are acknowledging and accepting your sensual essence as something which can actually be a very beautiful energy of yours, not something which you need to be ashamed of, or not something which you need to hide. It's something which you need to celebrate and cherish and love each and every day because of this body of yours, what you were born into. It's yours only. I'm getting this energy here by number 3. If you struggled to accept yourself, if you struggle to feel lost when it comes to your own gender as well, I am feeling you are coming back to this true essence of yours where you are not feeling that you need to change just to fit in, or you need to adjust just to belong, because you are realizing your own uniqueness within. And the body, what you were born into, is just as much valuable as the person who is maintaining it. Wow. Okay. And also, when it comes to nourishment, I am feeling it. What you are nourishing your body, or how you are nourishing it. So, if you had tendencies to neglect your body, or any kind of health issues, or even not loving yourself, or this can be harming yourself, the pain which was attached to it, this is what you are letting go, and what you are acknowledging is what's under it, which is this treasure box of your own true self. Ooh, okay. So let's see the cards. Okay, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Card number 3, I am feeling this is very significant here. This is with this intimate relationship. This can be, of course, let me just adjust this. It can be, of course, when it comes to other people. What I'm feeling is much more like when it comes to you existing in your own body and how you are existing in it. And coming back to this natural state of flow when it comes to your own identity without feeling the need to perform or feeling the need to put a mask on or feeling the need to be somebody else, even when it comes to connections. Because this intimate relationship with the romance and the desire and the coexistence, it's like feeling your own self and not losing yourself and not questioning yourself when it comes to being with somebody. Because your true authentic essence is the value itself. Gorgeous energy. Gorgeous energy. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what I would like to do here, somehow I am feeling this is talking about like the life what you are building for yourself when it comes to the presentation of your own identity and the desire for success, the desire to live your life like a romantic romance novel, which is healthy, because there are a lot of type of genre out there and sometimes they are not healthy. They are very like exciting and dangerous and when it comes to your reality, this romance novel what you are creating and writing and continuing to write, the next page is all about success. Having a successful relationship with yourself, with others, having a successful career, having a successful social life, having a successful reality where you are feeling that you are coexisting. You are feeling that you are creating with the universe side by side. And when it comes to a relationship, you are creating with that person side by side. It's not life throwing things at you, it's you are being aware of creating life for you, which is a very powerful state to be in. And what this Pluto in conjunction is helping you with is to not deny it, that this is available for you. No matter your age, no matter where you come from, no matter your background, because the power is within you. And I am feeling this Pluto energy is really helping you to get detached side by side with this Aquarius. Very interesting for you. To get detached from the noise which is telling you otherwise, which is the shadow. Yeah, romance is dimming under the weight of daily life, or expressions of love are being neglected. No, romantic energy is flowing, bringing sweetness and tenderness to your relationship. New sparks are flying. This is how I can describe it. So if you have this in your love life at the moment, this is where the change will happen, because you are recognizing the power within you. You are recognizing that you can create this. Or for example, issues with intimate relationships are causing confusion or disappointment. Emotional distance or unspoken needs may be present. And this is changing for your intimate relationships are deepening, creating strong emotional connections that provide security and fulfillment. The connections, how you connecting to things, how you connecting to people, how you connecting to the world itself, this is going to develop in a very beautiful direction. Because you will not see yourself as a burden. You will not see life as something which you need to throw away, or something which is not beneficial for you or benefit you. You will see it differently, because you will feel different. Because you will be not afraid to be different. Exactly, Aquarius energy. You will be not afraid to be different. And stand next to it. Stand next to your own truth. If you found yourself growing up, being in connections, or resonating with life in general, when you always found yourself you being the one who wants different things, or you being the one who wants different direction, or you being the one who wants different life in general, that's a beautiful quality of yours, because you are not settling for less. You know your value, you know your worth. And you don't have to follow anyone or anything because your happiness is in your hands. And the success what you are wishing for yourself. For example, if you grow up in an environment where people were afraid of success, or people did not were brave enough to provide what they wish for themselves to themselves, you grow up in this dynamic. Yeah, you are developing when it comes to this, and you are feeling something is missing, or something is out of alignment, because this is not who you truly are. This is not resonating with you. With you is resonating that you are providing the success for yourself, and you are not afraid of success. For example, when it comes to your desire, this can be that overwhelming desire may be leading to dissatisfaction or control issues in the relationship. This can be that this is what you experience, or this is what you thought is how your life or how life is. And then you're realizing that this was never aligned with you, because with you is aligning more, the desire is fueling your connection both emotionally and physically. It represents a deep craving for closeness and mutual goals. This is what you're desiring. This can be that you grew up in a dynamic where third-party situations were present, or cheating were present, or divorce were present. And what you are actually aligning with is a healthy, intimate connection with a person who really is my match, and we can grow together. So what you thought is how life should be is what you are coming out from. Because the life, what was given for you, is like a black canvas, and you can create and paint on it whatever you want. You don't have to copy paste. You can actually create new things. This is what I'm feeling here, especially when it comes to connections, because we have a lot of connections here, like connections to people, connections when it comes to like one-to-one, like intimacy, or connections to your career, connections to success, desire, intimate relationship, romance in general, coexisting. This is how I can describe it. This can be that you saw, or you thought, or you resonated with this energy of over dependence or blurred boundaries. And then you realizing that, hold on, I love when I have my boundaries. I love my independency. I love when I have my own rules in my own kingdom. I don't love it when someone just comes in and goes out. No, they need to follow the rules. This is how I can describe it. And you are not denying this anymore. You are not. Because you are acknowledging how valuable you are by number 3. You are acknowledging it, how valuable you are. And your existence is valuable as it is. In the body, what you were given, you were given to. And even if you're finding yourself wanting to change, the change is coming from you, for you. And this is what you will follow. For example, this can be that with the success energy, obstacles may be delaying your success, or you may feel burned out by the pursuit of achievement, neglecting other important areas of your life. And you are realizing, hold on, career success is within reach, your hard work and dedication are being rewarded, and significant progress is being made. Like success is available. Like what I was taught, or what I saw, or what I believed in was an option. It's not a fixation, it's not a fixed structure, it's not a fixed blueprint. It's something which I can adjust, something which I can change. And this is what's happening here. Gorgeous energy. So, before I'm closing your reading, let me tap into some characteristic traits for you which can help you with this development. Okay, pie number three. This is interesting. We went into a little bit spirituality here as well. So let's just see your cards one by one. Interesting. So we have this dilettante energy, which is delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Okay. If you believed in perfectionism, you're not going to believe in it anymore. I am feeling pie number three for you. It's all about what you're believing in. All about what you're believing in and what you stand next to as your truth. And literally questioning it if this is actually your truth. Or if this is actually true itself. And for example, when it comes to this starting things or doing things or creating things and having to be a professional to do that, it's not even true itself because no one was born as like a master of things in life. Yes, you can have talents. Yes, you can have like how can I say, like talent to that. And at the same time, you still need to learn. You still need to develop yourself. You still need to use that skill of yours to become a master of it. And I am feeling what you are become master of it is to seeing the truth in life itself and functioning from a system which is actually true to you, that you can make mistakes and you don't have to be ashamed of that. Even at that time when you experienced it, it actually was painful to you, or people laughed at you, or you don't have to live in that reality. You don't have to. Okay, we have this victim energy. Prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Here it is. Here it is. You are not a victim. You are not. You are not a victim. You are not a victim. You are the hero of your own life. Mm-hmm. Then we have the exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Here we are. This can be by number three, that you had behaviors which you are not proud of, or you had behaviors which you wish to go back in time and like, oh my god, I wish I would not do that, or I wish I can change that. And at the same time, having this realization of, I can actually change that. Not going back in time, I can actually change that in the present. So it's not going to affect my life anymore. For example, trying to be a perfectionist, or playing the victim, or leaving yourself behind, or letting some kind of destructive impulses or behaviors to get what you want, or say what you want. Because I am feeling with this fire energy, you have fire in your throat. Like I'm getting this energy that you have fire in your throat chakra. And how you are using that fire, or what you are saying, or what you are standing next to, is depends on what is the belief which is actually fueling it. And when this fuel becomes more warm than destructive, this is what will help you to cleanse as well. Because you don't have to follow other people, you don't have to follow anything which is not beneficial for you. You can actually become yourself. You can actually be yourself and live the life what you want for yourself. Not how people thought you're gonna end up, not how people saw you, not even what you believed in about yourself, like a month ago even, but what actually you are in the present moment. This is what's the important here. And how you are presenting that. And we have mystic, reveals an intimate union with the divine. Interesting, because we talked about intimate relationship. So this intimate relationship can be actually, as I described, with yourself, with your own behaviors, with your own fears, with your own essence, and with your own belief system, and the relationship with the divine, what you are believing in. Yeah, what you are believing in is what you follow, and what you are following them. And if you are following that is actually helping you to grow, or it's actually taking you to a direction which is destructive for you. Mm, exactly. Exactly. And do you have to actually follow that, or you can create your own? Mm, exactly. And we have the scribe, preserving knowledge and information, because by number 3, you are very knowledgeable. You are a very knowledgeable person. Like, you have knowledge, you have experience, you are mature. So, how you are showing up, or how you are using your sensual energy to create, to attract, to present yourself, you can do it in the right way. Like, you can do it in a healthy way. You can do it in a way which is actually aligning with your true essence. Not how people are performing it, or not how people think that you need to perform yourself. No. How would you like to perceive? What I am getting here is, if you are an artist, if you are a creator in any kind of way, listening to your own inner guidance is very beneficial for you at this time. And even questioning your inner guidance, that this is actually helping you to grow, or is actually just a distraction in your life. Because I am feeling this Pluto conjunction with this rebirth and acknowledgement energy is actually helping you to see that in a much more deeper aspect within you, in a much more logical aspect, because we have Aquarius attached to it, and put an end to the distraction when it comes to that with this full moon. Gorgeous energy. Okay then, by number 3, that was it for you. Thank you for being here. Share, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye. Hello, pie number 4. Welcome back. So, my lovely, let's see which queen or king energy is helping you throughout this development with this gorgeous full moon Aquarius energy conjunction with Pluto. It's like really like a double intake for you to be realistic with this Aquarius energy, use your logical mind, detach from anything or everything if you have to, if you need to, be in your authentic essence, put a full circle moment of this realization which is happening inside of you, even or outside of you, and see the reality and don't deny the reality with this Pluto energy when it comes to that. So, this is a deep transformative energy what you can work with. So let's dive in. Okay, so we got two masculine energy here for you, pie number 4. So we got the King of Pentacles, interesting, and we got the King of Wands. Ooh, this is you becoming your own king. This is you becoming your own royalty. Yes, this is you sitting on your throne as your own emperor. Gorgeous energy. I am getting this development is happening when it comes to your masculine essence, when it comes to you feeling in your power, you feeling that you belong, you feeling that you're stable within you, and you feeling that the fire and the passion, what you are representing, is actually safe to contain, is actually safe because we have this grounded energy next to that. So, let me read the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands for you. So, King of Pentacles, light seer energy, overflowing material abundance, patience and determination, confident and warm leader, providing for others, comfort and security, personal growth, goals reached, prosperity and success. Excluding warmth, the King of Pentacles welcomes you into his study for a heartfelt conversation about life. He's worked his fields, met his soulmate, found wealth, and now he looks out over his dream manifested as he offers you one of the tarot's most potent messages of forthcoming abundance and prosperity. The most important thing to be done is to enjoy it all, sweet seer. Enjoy every lesson, challenge, failure, and success. He reminds you to get clear on where you want to be, to plan and envision. There is manifesting power in the longing and so much joyful expansion as you bring your greatest potential into existence. Happiness happens when you do better than the last time. And in the pursuit of personal growth, allow yourself the extravagance of desire. The rest is a consequence of faith, steady habits, and the courage to cultivate enormous dreams. Dream your biggest light to life. I dream my endless potential into existence with steady desire and effort. Here it is. Okay, love that. Love that. This masculine energies invites you to enjoy. Enjoy every lesson, challenge, failure, success. I love this sentence. Okay, let's see King of Wands for you as well because they are hand in hand. They are hand in hand. So, King of Wands, Light Seer, an entrepreneurial spirit, a natural born leader. Ideas that can be ultra successful, a creative visionary, timelessness, success, fire. This fiery guy, he is a charismatic and natural born leader whose vitality emanates through his laughter and his obsession with a life well lived. As you dance into this energy, you may feel a surge of entrepreneurial passion that pushes you to the edges of your epic success. The card of moguls, masterpieces, and soul inspiration, the King of Wands calls you to unleash that offbeat weirdo that you have got inside and be absolute unapologetic in your pursuit of the stellar. Ground your vision through the wildly novel expression of big ideas, and if you find yourself getting tripped up by the minute of the everyday, recruit help and map out the bigger picture. Holler passionately. Invite others to see what you see. The shadow side of this energy is that you may not perceive your own blind spots because of an overzealous ambition. Keep arrogance and unrealistic expectations at bay and work out the kinks before charging ahead with your intensely vibrant heart. Passionate and heart fueled, we build this empire of light together. Okay. Hmm. So, gorgeous energy. Okay. So, we're talking about your masculine essence here by number 4. And this masculine energy of yours is a beautiful presentation of grounded earthness, stability, protection, and also fiery nature, passionate, creative. So, we're tapping into this gorgeous dynamic, this gorgeous teamwork, and it's a gorgeous representation of yourself as well. So, we're talking about personal development here by number 4. So, I am feeling with your personal development, you are reaching a point where you are realizing or where you are understanding or it's coming to your acknowledgement that this beautiful masculine initiative, taking action oriented leadership qualities and energies can be actually transferred into this materialistic world in a way which can actually help you to accumulate wealth or create wealth for yourself and keep it in check as well when it comes to that. So you are not losing yourself when it comes to your ego. Because you have an option. Because you have the option how you are using the power what you were given to. Yeah? So I am feeling this is what it is. So if you had issues or if you find yourself denying that, for example, you would like to become a leader or you would like to have a higher position or you would like to become your own boss or you would like to have wealth or you would like to create wealth or you would like to live a comfortable life in a way which is like you are becoming your own leader, you becoming your own boss, even in business, even in your personal life itself, because of some kind of shadow aspect within you, because of how you were connected with authority figures in your life, even, or how you saw people in power. I am feeling this is changing for you because you will see the choice when it comes to that. Like you will see the option that you can have a choice what you will do with the power what you are creating for yourself, or what you will do with the money, or what you will do with what you are attaching yourself to, or how. Mm, this is interesting. Yeah. I am feeling you will respect your masculine energy more, and you will attract more healthier masculine energies in your life as well. I am feeling this is very important here. Also, if you found yourself to focus on too much on work and leaving your love life behind, for example, or leaving your um, sensual energy behind when it comes to that, you will find a beautiful balance to maintain it in a way which is healthy for you, and you can release it in a beautiful partnership if this is what you desire. If you found yourself being more focused on sensual activities and not really focusing on your career too much, I am feeling you will see that when you are actually using the sensual energy to not just release it in um, pleasurable way for you when it comes to the body, you can actually grow and create wealth for yourself in a way which is providing for you stability. I am getting a beautiful balance here, a beautiful balance. Yes. Also, I am getting, if you struggled with your masculine essence, no matter if you are a woman or a man listening to me, you struggle with your masculine essence to present it, for example, in a workplace or in relationships. I am feeling you will find a beautiful balance when it comes to how you are connecting or who you are connecting with. Because as you are respecting your own essence more, people will respect you more as well. And as you are finding more stability within you, people who are more stable in your life within themselves, this is what you will attract. So even when it comes to relationship, if you are the type of person who like this fluidity when it comes to relationship, for example, sometimes you like to be the leader, you like to be the guide, sometimes your person, I am feeling if this is the case, you will attract these healthy connections in your life through friendships, through relationships, through work situations, where you find yourself existing in the same place with somebody who is respecting your essence as just as respecting themselves. And they are feeling very secure in themselves because you are feeling secure within you as well. Gorgeous energy. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. So let's see. Some other aspects for you, pie number 4. Yeah, this can be even the connection with money. Yeah, this is what I described. Like, what is financial stability for you, or what is providing for yourself is for you. And if you would like to provide for yourself, how it will come through. Is it true to you? Or you are denying your truth when it comes to that? Mm-hmm. important. Okay, so let's see the cards one by one then. So we have challenges. Okay, by number 4, I am feeling you have a very good problem solver skill, or this is the skill of yours what you are actually sharpening, or what you are actually sharpening throughout your life, and you are realizing that, hold on, when a challenge arrived for me like a couple years ago, I would relate to that much more differently, or I would solve that much more differently than how I am relating to it or how I am solving this now. So I'm getting an evolution here when it comes to your masculine essence. Like the actions what you're taking. You are becoming more intentional with your actions. You are becoming more secure. Especially when it comes to challenges and how you're overcoming them. We have empathy. Okay. So this is you sharing your own energy in a way which is actually uplifting others and motivating. Not in a sense that you're teaching people. This can be that you wish to teach people. It's much more like how you are showing up is a lesson itself, is a teaching itself. All right, by number 4. So let's see the next one, which is wealth. Wealth is not just about money. You have a very wealthy energy in general, by number 4. And you need to stop denying that. You need to stop denying that because you have a very, very wealthy energy. Like the skills, what you learned throughout your life until this time, the experiences, the knowledge, everything is a wealth itself. Like you actually already creating the wealth. For you, it's just different. It's not the actual wealth when it comes to, for example, money. It's the wealth which will lead you to the money. This can be even because wealth is knowledge as well. Or wealth can be that you are collaborating with another individual who has a very wealthy energy just as yours. This can be even by number 4 to actually see wealth as well, not just in a materialistic aspect. Because, for example, if right now you are looking at your life and you are like, oh, I am not really financially stable, or I am struggling right now, this is actually helping you, and this is not a pleasant lesson to learn, but it's actually helping you to see how wealthy you are when it comes to, for example, your skills or your knowledge or your experiences, what you have been through, and you looking at them and like, whoa, I actually solved this issue, or I actually solved this problem. And yes, I know money is important as well. because we need money as an exchange to buy things, to provide for ourselves. What I am saying here is the importance of what you are focusing on is what you will actually grow. But how you are focusing on is very important here as well. What's the intention behind it? Are you focusing on because of lack? Or it's coming from a place of love itself towards yourself? This can be even a relationship with money itself, as I described, or a relationship with wealth itself, like how you're seeing wealth, like how you're seeing wealthy people. Yeah, this is how I described it. Like, what is a wealthy people for you? Because people who have good ideas, or people who have access to things, or people who are learning from life itself, they can create wealth as well in a form of money when it comes to that. This can be even that you will resonate more and more and more with people who are actually wealthy, or you will attract more and more people who are actually wealthy, and in a way which is they are secure in themselves and they are not performing their wealth, because this is two different type of energy. Yeah, someone who is performing their wealth and someone who is embodying wealth. Because if you are performing, you are lacking. If you are embodying it, it's who you really are, and you don't have to put on a show on when it comes to that. And at the same time, you can actually showcase it in a way which is not performative. It's actually coming from you, and it's making you feel confident. This is interesting as well. Yes, this is how I can describe it. Okay, this is important here. We have inspiration. Yeah. hmm Also, I am feeling you will stop denying it, or it will be beneficial for you if you would stop denying it, that you cannot create, or you are not talented, or you are not passionate, or you don't have any good ideas. Because with this inspiration energy, I am feeling pie number 4, you are an inspiration itself. Like, what you have been through, what you experienced, this is your currency. What I am feeling, you will transform it into money, or how you are transforming it into financial stability for yourself and wealth, it will be an interesting process of that. Hmm. Because the skills, what you learned, this is what you will use to create that for yourself. Wow. Hmm. Because if you are still standing, if you still did not give up on yourself or give up on your life, when, for example, you experienced unpleasant energies and events and it's still in your life and you still like standing, it means you are source itself. It means that you are strong. It means that you are capable. It means that you are the provider for yourself. And no matter your size, your age, your skin color, your ethnicity, your culture, it's not about that. It's about your spirit and how strong it is and the faith which is attached to it. And we have loyalty. Okay. This is the other thing. This is the other thing. Stop denying that the choices what you're making, for example, or the directions what you're taking, it was you abandoning yourself. Like I am getting an interesting energy of maybe you felt that people abandoned you in your life. And maybe you felt that you needed to abandon yourself each and every time when you made a choice, when you went somewhere, when you let something go, when you started something. Like there was always like a high cost of you choosing yourself and being loyal to yourself. This is very interesting because we can actually think about it. What I left behind at that time, it felt like I am abandoning something or I'm abandoning myself by letting that person go, by letting this pattern go, by letting this lifestyle go, by letting these circumstances go, by letting this behavior go. And if you are asking yourself right now, you might going to tell yourself that what I abandoned is not something which was the part of me at all. What I sacrificed is something which there is no meaning attached to it anymore. Because at that time, when it's happening, when it's in the present moment, we can feel like life is over. We can feel like there is yeah, our ego trying to protect us in a way which is feels protection, sounds protection, but when you are thinking it with your adult mature self and thinking back and realizing that what you actually left behind or who you actually left behind or who you actually were committed to or what, it was not beneficial for you. Because if you are not missing it, if you can live without it, if someone can take this away from you very easily, even if it's a person, even if it's something else, it was not meant for you in the beginning. It was not yours in the beginning. And this is very beneficial for you because you have yourself and you stay true to loyal to yourself by making that sacrifice, which sounded sacrifice in the moment when you actually felt it. But when you're looking at back, would you actually do that again and sacrifice it again? If the answer is yes, it was never meant to be yours in the beginning. It was never meant to follow you. It was never meant to be with you. If the answer is no, you need to question yourself. And this loyalty is very important here because even if sometimes we are making decisions which sound selfish to other people or look selfish to other people on the outside, we are making it because we want to stay loyal and true to ourselves. And I want to highlight here especially when your haters are your best friends. Like literally. Like when people are shaming you or guilting you because you want a better life for yourself, or shaming you or guilting you because you're in a healthy relationship. And you need to make the choice. Yeah, you need to make the choice. Or shaming you and guilt tripping you because you actually have a better career now or have a better financial stability. And you can see in those times, in those moments, who were really loyal to you and how much loyalty you have towards yourself. Yes, and sometimes life is actually creating and giving this opportunity to us, even if it sounds very painful and hurtful or very frustrating. It's actually life is giving our to us the opportunity to show up for ourselves and how loyal we are towards ourselves. And especially when it comes to a connection. Yeah, you are being with a partner. Someone comes in. If your person is very easy to cheat on, or very easy to move on, or very easy to get seduced, this person was not loyal to you. And it's better if that person is going away instead of staying, because if they are staying, you are not loyal to yourself. Especially if this is happening like twice or third time or fourth time. No, 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 no. And this is even comes to career. This is even comes to jobs. This is even comes to life in general. In each and area of your life. Who you are, what you are loyal to, and who is loyal to you, and what is loyal to you. Because when you are standing by yourself, when the ship is sinking, who is next to you? If no one, You know the answer. That the only person who is loyal to you is yourself. And when the ship is sinking and someone would like to be there for you and would like to be loyal to you and commit to you to help you, this is very important here as well. To recognize and see that not every wealthy people or not every people who, for example, have more money or have more stability is a bad person, for example. Of course, people can take advantage of the vulnerables. I got that. When you are confident in yourself, when you are loyal to yourself, when you are knowing your own worth, no one can take advantage of you. No one. That's why it's good to know your rights, to be aware of the law, where you are locating or where you are living, to know the system. So even if you buy yourself, you know who or what direction you need to take when it comes to that. This is interesting. Yeah, because this is how you can create your own system. Yes. This can be even as I described a collaboration here, like a match. You are matching with someone masculine essence who has this beautiful combination within them. Because your masculine essence is much more healthier and mature. If you in your life experience the masculine essence as toxic or not pleasant or arrogant or egotistic or very materialistic or not really paying attention to the feminine aspect, not really paying attention to joy and happiness and being very rigid in the ways how practically doing things, I am feeling you coming out from this. And this is what you're working on. Because safety is not control. Protection is not abuse. Someone is abusive or someone is protective. Someone is safe or someone is not safe. People can change, just as you. And at the same time, being aware of our limits and being aware of our own skills, expertise, knowledge is very important as well. Interesting. Because I am feeling by number 4, you are creating more safety in your life. More safety. More safety to enjoy life, more safety to really be present with yourself, really be present with your family if you have a good connection with them, really be present or create your own family. Like, not just living life without any kind of purpose. It's more like your purpose is to keep yourself secure and safe through the actions and the choices what you're taking. Okay, so before I'm closing your reading, let's see some characteristic traits which can help you. Okay, I love this. Very powerful. So let's see the cards one by one. We have the Hermit. Seek solitude to focus intentionally on inner life, serves personal creativity. I am feeling you will be much more careful with your inner world. By number 4. You will be much more careful of your own needs, your own desires, and what protection and what safety is for you when it comes to where is the place where you're feeling safe to just exist, where is the place or what is the workplace or what is the connection which is helping you to feel fully yourself. And you don't have to shrink yourself, or you don't have to go into hermit mode all the time, or run away from life, or feeling overstimulated, or feeling that it's just too much for you to handle. Like, I am feeling you are creating a sanctuary for yourself. You are creating a safe space for yourself in and out to actually be in the present moment and actually let yourself to live how you would like to be. Mhm. So you don't have to hide who you are. You don't have to hide from the world. You can just exist. And it's safe for you to exist. We have George, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. I talked about law. I talked about the system. I talked about your rights. This can be point number 4, that it would be good for you to actually learn about that. Like, what options do you have, or what your rights are, or what is the law when it comes to different type of situations. So you will be more knowledgeable, you will be more like feeling more safe and secure, because you know about things what can actually help you to move forward or to overcome. So this can be. Hmm. How the system works, what steps you need to take. Interesting. This can be that you would like to have your own property, or you will have this realization because you are not denying it anymore, that you would like to have your own place. So what are the steps what you need to take, or what would be beneficial for you to take? Or this can be that you wish to go back to school, or you wish to get more knowledge about things, or you would like to move, or you would like to work in another country. Like I am getting this following what is making you feel safe and alive. like making you feel alive in a protective way, in a safe way. Maybe you would like to travel. Like, I'm getting something here. Like, not just going and just doing and just hoping for the best. No, I am feeling very intentional steps you taking towards your goals, towards your desires. And it's helping you to trust yourself more, helping you to feel protective by yourself more, helping you to build your loyalty back to yourself up, helping you to feel more independent in life. Mm-hmm. Interesting. We have exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Okay. Fear of facing your own demons. This is the shadow aspect. Fear of facing your own demons. Also with this judge energy, if you are afraid of judgment because you're actually following what you would like or who would you like to be with or what is safety for you or security for you, and you're feeling afraid about the judgment, or you're feeling afraid about what other people will project onto you or say to you or present, I am feeling you facing with that. You're facing with these demons, which is fueling the fear. Interesting. And I am feeling you becoming a much more better judge of a character, much more better. You are becoming much more better to make judgments. And you're becoming more balanced in this way. I am feeling it. Like not judging by someone how they look, or not judging someone by other people's opinion. You are like, all right, show up and we will see. Are you consistent? Are you here? Or are you just performing? Yes. Especially I'm feeling when it comes to relationships or who you are working with or who you are letting in your inner world. Yeah, this is very important with this hermit energy. Who you are letting in your inner sanctuary when it comes to your fears, your goals, your desires, your yourself, your heart, your inner essence. Mm-hmm. We have femme fatale, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Okay. Also, I am getting this beautiful energy of this erotic energy of yours. It's like how can I even describe it? Like I am feeling a wildcat energy when it comes to your erotic essence, and you would like to feel safe, especially in a connection, to let this out. And this can be that you will face with this fear of yours, which is not having a fulfilled love life, not having a fulfilled physical intimate life, and enjoying intimacy in a way which is actually safe for you to enjoy that, because the container is safe. The container is protecting you. So when it comes to connections, I am feeling this is what you will attract, because you as an individual, you are much more connected with your own self when it comes to that, and you are much more aware of where you can enjoy that and how, or when not. Very aware of your body, very aware of your needs, very aware of your desires. You are becoming much more confident in that and much more stable and secure. And we have the shapeshifter, skill and navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. This is your experience, this is your maturity, this is your level of wealth. Like, this is the phases of your life, this is you experiencing a lot, and this is you like seeing yourself as this beautiful energy of you are like Power Ranger, transformance, trans transformation itself. Like each and every lesson, each and every circumstances, each and every understanding, each and every connection, it was a transformation to come back to yourself. It was like a calling, a wake up call for yourself, who you really are inside. What are you really representing? Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. And of course, how you are using that energy. What is the intention of it? Hmm. Interesting. I'm feeling one more tarot card for you, by number 4. Look at the 7 of Pentacles. Gorgeous energy. Yeah, and look at this. This is literally you building yourself up. This whole experience of yours, this whole life experience, this whole you maturing, you experiencing, you exploring, even when it comes to your sensuality, your sexuality, your body, your life in general. It's all about you finding those puzzle pieces, which is actually completing of who you really are. Okay then. So thank you for being here. Share, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye.